when you see what comes out of the water, you'll never drink that water again. The third test is what they call a precipitation meter. In my case, I call it the agitator. What it does, it agitates the H2O molecules from the actual dissolvents in the water. So it's going to separate the molecules. So what it is, it actually is, the precipitation meter runs 220 volts in the water. So I'm going to set the timer here. And we're going to zoom into the water. Remember, reverse osmosis, and this is our tap well water. Okay? You will be amazed to see exactly the dissolvents and the contaminants that come out of the water. It takes a little bit of time, a couple minutes, especially with these two, but when we do the test on the other two, you'll be amazed on how fast that the water actually separates. Also, while we're getting into that, I just want to be honest with you. Water, we need it. We have to live by it. I'm not here to sell you any products. I'm here to teach you about a product. I did start a company called AquaTechPlus, and the reason why is because I care for everybody that drinks water and comes to my fitness clubs. So again, when you see this this presentation, it was brought to my attention. I never knew exactly, because I've always been a big believer about drinking water, but until I seen this test, I couldn't believe that I was actually, putting more contamination into my clients' bodies. I was actually harming them than actually helping them. So I'm here today just to show you exactly what we see in water. So if you can zoom in here, this again, our reverse osmosis water. You're going to see a little tinge of yellow, and what that means is the fact that it's just separating the minerals from the water, so you'll get that tinge of yellow. But if you can see the well water, in this case our tap water, it's already starting to turn green, and it's got chunks coming from the top, which you can't see, but I'm going to show you in a second. The colored water is a difference. For example, if it's a bluish gray and green in it, it's got more agriculture into it. If it turns orange, it's more metallic. You'll see with city water running from the pipes, the metal pipes, you'll have more metallic in it. But because we're running from a well water, again, you'll see more agriculture. Keep in mind also that when you test for water, you're only really testing for certain bacteria and E. coli. So again, what I'm going to show you today, there's no test for that. What the precipitation meter does, it's going to, again, separate the H2O molecules from the contaminants. So, to be honest with you, this is as far as this color you were going to get. Now I'm going to do the boiled water, okay, with the two prongs here, with our tap water. And within minutes, you're actually going to see the boiled water, the stuff that actually comes out of the boiled water. Keep in mind, remember what we were saying before, when the city makes you boil your water for boil orders, what you're going to see is not trickery. It's just an average machine just agitating the molecules. So there's no trickery. And again, I'm here to forewarn the people that AquaTechPlus, we have the machinery. It's what we call a 6-stage. And again, I'm here to help you. And anybody has any questions, we have been passing out pamphlets along with this video. Any questions, we can do an in-home test where you can see it with your own eyes. So, within, I say 30 seconds, this is already agitating the H2O, because keep in mind, remember I said earlier in the video where the pure water actually escaped, it evaporated, leaving the contaminants at the bottom. And we're going to actually see, when we boil water with our potatoes and our rice and steaks and chicken, what actually our food gets soaked up in. I think this will be the best right now as the tap water is going to go. So I'm going to put it in our bottled water and in our boiled water now. As you can see, in the tap water, see that? It looks like tadpoles. So keep in mind, that was from our well water, which we call in God's hands, meaning it's coming directly from the ground. We're hoping that it is purified as much as it can. But keep in mind, we read that pure TDS meter at 165, and again, no filtration. We're just drinking that. Our bodies are consuming this, and that's what we're really consuming in our bodies. Keep in mind, our machine, reverse osmosis, look how pure the water is. If it was no minerals, it'd be completely clear, but our machines actually, what we call a 6-stage, actually adds the minerals back into the water. That's why you have this tinge of yellow. Because if it was pure white, that means there'd be no minerals in the water. So as we can see, as the boiled water and the bottled water is getting agitated, I know you can't see this real up close, but if you ever been to a swamp and you've seen lily pads and tadpoles, it actually, from the top here, it actually looks like that. So let's just put this here and here. And as this is getting agitated, I just want to let you know that the machines that are out there from AquaTechPlus, it's a 6-stage process, very, very affordable, and very convenient, easy to install, usually half an hour to an hour of installment. Fits right underneath the counter, and you got to keep in mind with the water you're drinking today, the money that you're spending, what your kids are drinking today, the machine is right there. It can't be any more than 1.5 feet long and about 1.5 feet tall. We also have what we call a holding tank. That's the actual tank that holds the pure water. With the little tap on top, that's what you actually get your water from. Okay? So as we go back to the tests, as you can see already on the bottled water, being 486 on the parts per million, it's already turning green, blue, and I'll show you in the camera exactly what it looks like. But again, the boiled water actually has big chunks in it. So anyway, I'm going to turn this off because the more that we get into it, the worse the water becomes. But I think you get the hint of exactly what the water turns into. So I'm going to show you what our boiled water looks like. If you can see that. It's got big chunks. See that? It's got big chunks. And that, keep in mind, is when we boil our potatoes, that's what we're actually soaking up in our potatoes. And here, our #1 selling bottled water. We actually drink that. So remember at the beginning of the film when I told you to take a drink of water? Well, you know, would you drink that? No? Well, you just did. So I'm actually showing you what you just drank. Boiled water, our well water, and then our reverse osmosis pure water. So people, again, this is not a sales pitch. It's actually, like I said, I'm a personal trainer. I've been doing this for 15 years. I just want to let you know that this is your health, this is your safety, this is what your kids are drinking. So keep in mind, reverse osmosis is the way to go. And the name of the company is AquaTechPlus. You'll be getting flyers. We can come into your home to do the demonstrations. You will be amazed of the other demonstrations we show you. So keep in mind, it's very important to keep your body healthy and drink lots of water. And the only way to go is with AquaTechPlus water. And in the meantime, stay healthy and stay tuned.